We went into sudden death, Sam, Kyle, and I, and it was just a one-shot shootout, and Kyle won. The kid can really shoot the ball. He lights it up. He doesn't miss. So I lost.
Well, what'd you have to make just to get it to
Just
the
four.
overtime?
We shot 5 shots, and then all of us made 4 out of 5, and then we just shot one more shot. And me and Sam missed.
So Bull, who did all the talking, didn't even come
He was
huh?
close. He was 3 for 5. One rattled out. That last one rattled out.
Yeah, it was close.
It was a little shaky, yeah.
I
But
saw one that wasn't close.
Yeah, give me a break.
his shot looks great though. He's got great form, and the arc is there still. You gotta get your legs in it, you know.
Cool.
Guys.
You were talking about this a little bit at Media Day, but now that you've gone through some practices, how is it working with James basically as a point guard, half-court point guard?
Sure. Yeah, James is obviously. I mean, he's so dynamic, and his ability to get to the rim and create fouls and create shots for everyone else is so. It's like nobody I've ever played on the same team with. So he's a guy that I'm really excited to just move forward and keep playing with and keep learning how to make his game a little bit easier too, spreading the floor around him. But he finds guys, you know. So he's done a great job of kicking the ball out, making the right decision, right plays.
How does that impact what you do where you go? Everybody knows you're there to be spacing in a three-point shooter, especially on your own team. But he's looking to distribute. How do you adjust?
For me, I just need to make sure to make the game simple and not try and do too much other than spread the court. I mean, my job's pretty simple on the offensive end with this team, just to really get the spacing going, just really get my defender out of that paint, out of that circle. So it's really important for us, and for me, comes pretty naturally, just to spread the court and to stand out there and really be prepared and ready for one of those shotgun passes from him.
This is a quicker pace for you than what you're accustomed to. So how do you
Sure.
make that adjustment from the two weeks?
Right. Last year we implemented a little bit of this with the Alvin Gentry type of offense in New Orleans, and we tried to really get this fast-paced style going, but. With this team we have runners, we have athletes, guys that, get out and really can run. Corey's like the pinnacle, get out and run type player. And, so we have guys like him and Trevor that really run the court and get open layups, and that really creates openings for everyone else. So each guy has their job in this type of a fast-paced offense, but each guy does it really well, as I've seen so far.
In the last few years, you sort of added that one-legged post jump shot. Does that have to get shelved now because of this offense?
No, I mean, we're still teams are going to guard us differently. I think James is going to see a lot more switches than he's seen because teams have done that with me the past few years. I go into a pick and they switch. So either James has a mismatch, with a bigger guy guarding him, or I can still take the smaller guy down to the post. Right now, we're not implementing a lot of switching into our defense, so we're not seeing that as much now. But coaches told me, there are moments when we're going to take advantage of mismatches in the post.
Ryan, I just walked up. If you could reiterate, Mike, you tell us how James will control the ball, much like a point guard, as he referred to him as a points guard.
Right.
How does it change things from your perspective with him? What do you think about all that?
I don't think it changes much for him because he has the ball in his hands primarily. It's just quicker. It's him starting with the ball in his hands rather than getting through some kind of a flow in the offense and then getting a pass. It makes it tougher for the defense to guard, and also he leads the charge with the fast pace of our offense. If we're running, in transition, James having the ball in the beginning. I mean, you see it happens a lot of the time, anyways. Every game I've seen the Rockets play in previous years, James will bring the ball up a ton of times, through the game. So it's not too much of a change for him. We haven't seen any. I haven't noticed any kind of hesitation from his, side with any of this. He's taken this on, and I think this offense just comes very naturally to all of us because it's not super systematic. It's feeling the flow of the game and running into things and getting into things with fast-paced energy.
Thank you.
It's only been a couple days, but have you had any impressions of new Rocket Tyler Ennis?
Yeah, he's a smart player. I mean, you can already tell he's a really smart guy that really I think he's going to thrive in this kind of an offense because he really can push the ball and he makes good decisions, good reads, and he can get to the paint. And that's what we need, especially from our point guards, from our guards, to really control that kind of play, really energetic, aggressive basketball, to where we can kick it out to our shooters that are spreading around the court.
People in New Orleans seem to be kind of tickled that you said we had a lot more open looks and pickup than I did.
Yeah.
During the course of the, did we take that out of context, or was that just you were just saying just in?
Oh, just kind of making a point that I've been getting a lot more open looks. I mean, it's obviously, in New Orleans, like I was saying, a lot of teams would kind of, especially when I was, in that 6-man role coming off the bench, I was sort of the, in a lot of different lineups, I would be kind of the focal point with teams trying to shut me out or switching. They wouldn't let me get open shots, open looks. But obviously, I think this offense is it's so imperative for the guards to be aggressive to get to the basket, and all the attention is going to be on James, and so that's going to take a lot more off of me. So that helps. But I was obviously I'm exaggerating a little bit, but still, yeah.
Thank you.
You got it. Thanks.